I was inspired this morning by a great story, a powerful story in Numbers chapter 13. The people of God, the children of Israel, had escaped Egypt, had escaped slavery, had crossed the Red Sea, and went into the wilderness with God leading them. And they experienced so many miracles at the hands of God as God took care of them and led them forward. And then they came to the edge of the promised land, and God sent leaders to spy out the promised land, to go in there and scope it out. And they came back with what started as a great report. They were to report to the people what they experienced. And they started this way. They said, "We came to the land to which you sent us. It flows with milk and honey, and this is the fruit." And they displayed the fruit. So optimistic, such a faith builder. Those were powerful, optimistic, faith-building words. And they should have stopped there. However, but according to verse 28, they added, "However," and these next words are an unfortunate faith robber. They said, "However, the people who dwell in the land are strong, and the cities are fortified and very large. And besides, you can just hear the positive air being deflated like a flat tire or a raft with a puncture wound. You know, the sound of the air being sucked out of their spiritual, optimistic momentum." Sometimes a but or a however can be a terrible mistake that robs us of the blessing that God wants us to enjoy. It can take the wind right out of our sails. However, but sometimes those words are faith builders that can actually turn the tide. In verse 30 of Numbers 13, it says, "But Caleb, in the face of negative howevers, he brought a transformative thought, a bright, faith-building however, that changed the wind direction of their dark one." Caleb and Joshua were the only ones who saw the potential instead of the obstacles. Hey, can I throw out a question? Can I just ask, are you looking at any obstacles today? Any challenges ahead? Possible roadblocks? Is the wind maybe not blowing in your favor? If God is leading you forward, think about this. What might be on the other side? What are the possibilities